It's still dope with these sitting up there like that, though.
We live. All right, we live.
Right, welcome to Live Basis of Conversation.
Right on.
Your boy D Jizzle, Big White in the building.
What we leave off on, bro, because we did a whole episode and had no volume on that joint.
Yeah, we was on crash dummy mode for real.
Hey, but we spit that fire.
Yeah, so, alright, we okay. One of the things I've asked is how you got started in Masonry.
Yeah, how I got started in Masonry.
Well, what year and what made you want to become a Mason? I should start with that.
I asked the current Grandmaster Kevin Taylor. Back then he was a deputy Grandmaster.
Right.
And I think he asked me about it, was telling me about it like in early 08, late 07. But I wasn't ready for it, so I was dodging. And then about October 08, that's when I went ahead and got on that path.
Okay.
And then I was raised in 09.
Okay, we talking about old Converse Street.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Bright light location?
Yeah.
All right. Who are the core members that currently still with us that help establish Mofurst over Grand Lodge?
Who is the ones that are still here right now to this day?
Right.
Right now we got Kevin Taylor, Eric Jones, what's that boy name? Isaac Scott.
Right. Okay.
That's about it.
Okay.
From when I got on there.
Right. Okay. So when we mentioned, when I say Coffee Street, that's the old location where the old Grand Lodge used to be when we first started out. You say 08 is when you got started.
Yeah.
Your current position right now is what within Mofurst about?
Deputy Grandmaster.
Deputy Grandmaster. So
Yeah.
that means you've been traveling for almost 20 years now, dude.
Man, you put math like that, yeah.
hey, time goes, you know. So when you started, I know times have changed and people have changed over the last almost 2 decades or so that you've been doing it. What possessed you to stay?
What possessed me to stay, I'm pretty much a committed individual. If I want to do something and I say it's something I love and want to do, then I don't just do it for a season. It's pretty much.
Right, and trust me, I can attest to what you're talking about.
It's pretty much a lifelong thing.
Right.
I mean, hell, I only had 3 jobs my whole life. I don't just pick up and move like that.
Right. And then loyalty is most important anyway too, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, they, like you say, we've seen a lot of people come and go. With myself, I'm the Grand Jury Warden of the Lodge. I started a year after our current Deputy Grand, that's right here. That was in 2009, April. Grandmaster Kevin Taylor also brought me into Masonry as well. I was always intrigued by it, but when you don't know about something, you kind of just go about it like,
That's another thing most people don't know. We may not be cable toes, but we come from the same branch.
Right.
In Masonry.
Right.
And that's by way of Grandmaster Kevin Taylor.
Right. And I could say, I've seen a lot of stuff changed by, we'll just say New Age Masonry versus Old Age or modern times against ancient times. It's a lot of people that's making Masonry about all the wrong things as far as looking for status,
and stuff like that.
Financial gain. Look at me now type syndrome that a lot of people have. That's just what I believe, from sitting back watching. What is something with guys that's actually trying to come into the craft, what would you tell them to make them be more excited and intrigued about learning the knowledge and being here?
Well, like I always say, Masonry is universal, so what brings one brother in might not be exciting for another brother, so you gotta find out what that individual brother finds intriguing. Is it the knowledge that we hold? Is it the relationships and brotherly love that we hold?
Right.
Is it trying to get back to the world?
Right.
charity,
service,
community service, things of that nature. So you know, you have to find out what that brother is drawn to, and keep that active in him or in the lodge.
Right.
But at the same time, that can't be all that brother does, because like I said, Masonry is universal. So we have to instill all
aspects of brothers. Right. Right. And it's just like I be telling some of the newer brothers, you know, when I did a lecture for our last grand session, I was telling them basically like about get to know that brother, get to know your brother, and not just offer judgment of what another person's putting out in the air about him.
Yeah.
You can't know a person until you speak with that person.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take time out with anything in life if you want to grow. And I think something that's kind of hurting Masonry as well is it's too much internet-based stuff going on now.
Yeah.
Like people picking up books and reading them, and they think they know what it actually means, or they read something, they saying, oh, it's come from the devil or something like that. And they put the whole crap on the back of one individual work.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes.
You can read a book, but you're not drawing the essence from those words. You have to be taught what's in that book.
Right.
In order to get the true meaning of what we do.
Right.
So
right.
you can read all these books all day long, and you will never truly know the essence of Masonry.
Gotta walk that path.
You gotta walk that path.
Right.
Talk, walk the walk.
For real. Like one of the things I admire about what you do is that you're always a student. You never come in with that I know most, I know all syndrome. That's something that hurt a lot of brothers too, is when they get to the point where you can't tell them nothing.
Right.
We know everything, and there's no man walking this earth that know everything.
Yeah.
And period. So another thing, how do you balance the time with family and whatever else you got going on in your life with Masonry and all that? Because a lot of guys say, "Oh, it take a toll on me. I don't have time."
I'm a real disciplined person, so I don't spend too much time in one area. If I feel like I'm lacking with my family, then I'm gonna have to drop this, not drop it, but not commit so much time to a certain area. Or if I feel like if I'm lacking over here in this area, then that's when I'm gonna start gravitating most of my time to get up on that.
Okay.
But, I'm never just here. I'm fluctuating.
Right.
Between.
Right. And what's with that being said, what do you feel like is the most important aspect of Masonry?
That's a personal question that I can only ask for myself.
Right.
Somebody would have to ask themselves for that.
Right.
But for me, it's the knowledge.
Right.
Because with the knowledge, if you have the right understanding, that'll help you in all other areas.
Mm-hmm.
It'll help you be a brother.
Right.
You'll understand why you need to get with the community.
Right.
With those orphans and things of that nature. So for me, it's the knowledge.
Right. And I think people take advantage of putting that swag compass on, and they don't fully comprehend or understand the true aspects of what it means. With me, it's like you say, I think you gotta have a even balance
Always.
with everything. Life, rest, work. And what I mean by life is your family. If you can figure out how to balance everything, it'll fluctuate. Unstable mind man is a dangerous man. You can't be all over the place, and then you get to a certain point and you put complete energy in this, and everything else lacking in your life. Yeah. What I say is like, you can't have a hollow mind on the inside, but on the outside you're looking pure as gold. Right. So with that being said, when it comes to if a brother's involved in a marriage or something like that, or they have kids and things like that, do you include your family within what you got going on? Or?
Yeah. I open up my ritual with them and everything. Man.
Right.
I show them all the secrets. No.
Hey, you see my eyes big, you be like, what? Hey, that's something new. That's something new there, man.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I try to, especially my kids.
Right.
My wife, she has her own mind and her own life. She picks and chooses which events to come to. But definitely my kids, I always bring my kids around.
Right.
To show them, to be basically just to be an example to them.
Right.
To let them know what this means to me and what Masonry means to the world.
Right, pride, take pride in it. And I think with the boys, I think it's more, it's where it's real important for them to be around.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. For one, to see what type of men that you have around.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that if we say we brothers, we should always be in their life as if we're their uncles and things like that. Because I've learned, like, sometimes kids will take more from one of your brothers than with you because they like, oh, that's my dad. I don't want to hear that right now, him, but
they're always hearing your voice.
Yeah. So if somebody else come and give them that same advice, they maybe take it on. And what I'm saying is, as a brother, I feel like that old saying, it's a village.
Yeah.
We all need to be here for each other's family, things like that.
For sure.
And on top of that, what do you have planned for the lodge when it's coming towards the future and stuff like that? What do you see the lodge going? What direction do you see us going in?
The path is on right now. It's hard for me to say where I see it going, but what I want for the lodge.
Right. Okay.
Is
Give it to me.
I want all the brothers to be knowledgeable.
Right.
Because I believe if you have that knowledge,
Right.
then that'll just open up so many doors
Right.
in the world for
Right.
you. So if every brother can get well versed in masonry, then that's what's gonna make us move.
Right.
In it towards a good direction.
You're right about that, because again, if you look around,
it won't just be what I think and what I know and what I believe.
Exactly.
It'll be about what we all think, and we have more than one voice or a few voices saying what direction we're going in. So it's not I don't never try to force what I like and what I want to do and what I want for the brand.
Right. I'm the same way. I try to, as being a past master, I try to step back, and I love to see the other brothers grow, because sometimes they get tired of hearing your voice. They get tired of hearing the same voice. So, what I would like too is to see a lot of these brothers step up to the plate and show who they really are as far as the craft. You know what I mean?
Especially if they've been traveling for a while.
Right.
Throw them out that nest.
Right. Our brand, I always say, get out the baby seat.
Yeah.
So get out that damn baby seat, man, and let's rock out. And we can't do it all on our own. One thing, another thing to the brothers, I like to say, man, it's not always about the partying and us getting together kicking it. If we are kicking it, let's take care of business first.
Oh yeah, always business.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we can do all that afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
The brotherly love is amazing. I think a lot of brothers should also take time out, like I say, to get to know that brother.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
and that's another
brothers
thing.
and things like that we have.
Brotherly love comes in all forms too. It's not just kicking it back,
Right.
something in your cup,
Right.
laughing, smoking, and joking.
Right. Now, libations and conversation is good though.
Yeah.
But just not all the time.
Yeah.
On that note, man, what do you like doing as far as your leisure time when you kick back? What you normally get into?
Well, so I'm always conversing with a well-informed brother. Time.
Right on.
But I'm big on boxing.
Right.
Basketball, NBA.
Okay, well, we talking about boxing. What you think about Usyk last night?
Hey man, I thought I ain't gonna say he put on a good performance, but he did what a champion does. He outlasted his opponent.
Right.
Dropped that boy in the 11th round.
I gotta say, I didn't get a chance to watch the fight, but from us talking a little earlier, he was telling me he was getting them peppermint patties put on, you know.
Yeah. And that's why it's a 12-round fight.
Right. And the champion always outlasted me.
Yeah, there you
go. Yeah, man. We got a couple good upcoming fights, man. We got them youngsters coming up soon on the 4th of July. That's who we got? Abdullah Mason, Shoo, Carrington.
I think it's a couple of good fights in June. I want to say Bam fight in June.
Right, he do. But he on his own fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see what's the boy from Atlanta? It looked like a mini Earl.
You talking about Brian Norman?
Yeah, how did he perform in his last fight? Did you check that out?
Yeah. He looked real good, man. He just took that one loss from a real one.
Right.
Boys don't want to give Dad his credit.
Right.
Hey, that boy real.
Right. Jab master.
But
Mr. Jump in and jump out.
I forgot who he fought, but whoever he fought he wasn't nowhere on that level, man.
Okay.
That boy got throwing punches.
Right.
He didn't want that.
Right. Oh, we got Earl fighting soon too.
Oh
he coming back.
Yeah. When is that? Is that September?
September. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Him and Zoo fight. You know, I hope my boy come back with a major bounce back.
Answer me this, maybe you know, because I've just been seeing stuff on YouTube. Is he really training with, not training heavy, but is he training like getting with Terrence Crawford and they just mess around, sparring stuff like that, or is that just a rumor?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But they've been putting Crawford in everybody's mix lately.
True.
This man been everywhere. But they'll say he training with somebody, but he all the way over there in Saudi Arabia watching fight.
He was in Egypt last night.
Right. So it's not adding up. But I think if they are, it's more so like a friend thing, an extra teaching because I really think they didn't hate each other. I think it's more it was a respect thing, just to prove who's the best. You know what I mean?
And that's what fighters do. That's what
warriors
do.
Right. And you know me, I'm heavy on Earl, man. That was it's my guy, man, and I just think that dude went through a whole lot that people will never truly understand.
Oh, sure.
But for him to come back, that's a testament of his will, just to come back and still become a unified champion. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, like I say, he a fighter. And if you a fighter, you always gonna have that fighter. You're
right,
87 years old. Man.
Right. Hey, some still got that dog in them.
In your mind,
right?
You're a fighter.
I still got it. Yeah. Don't try me. Yeah, man. And I what we getting at is, we want to have open dialogue on our podcast. We want to be upfront and honest. We're trying to build a fan base. All brothers, we look for the future to have more episodes and more content come out, man. This is our test run.
Open, honest dialogue.
Honest dialogue. Yeah.
No fluff.
Right. So also we made major changes this last year that was like real drastic, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
It was adding on to what we already have. That's something that I'm looking forward to seeing grow too. When everybody get on the same page, that's brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? With that being said, how do you see that aspect going?
That's
open and honest dialogue.
I don't oversee the day-to-day operations of those bodies, the chapters and the lodges. I just make sure they function right, and if things ain't functioning right, that's why I come in.
Mm-hmm.
And so as long as everybody abiding by the rules, regulations, doing what they're supposed to be doing, then
So we
grow, learn, study, do what you need to do.
Right.
And I ain't gonna be putting in-house business out there.
Right. No, I'm just asking.
You get this this politically correct answer.
Right. So for the most part, I think it's great, man. It's just everybody need to get on the same page. That's all it is.
That's what anything. Everybody wants something successful.
Right. And the more people, the more you have to monitor and maintain that growth. So what type of advice could you give the worship master? And I'm strictly speaking to our Grand Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
What type of advice would you give the worship masters to establish that stern foundation to help develop growth within their Blue Lodge?
Take your time, teach the way it's supposed to be taught. You know, don't rush it, and just grow your brothers.
Right.
Grow your brothers in Masonry. Take your time with it.
Yeah.
Get to know these brothers, and I mean, like I said, we call ourselves brothers. Above Master Mason, we call each other brothers. So be that.
Right. And you said something in the beginning when we started. You said always speak with a well-informed brother. You got past masters, you have the Grand Master, you have other members that can help guide you if you don't know. Don't be afraid to pick up a phone and ask those tough questions. And that's one thing about being a leader. When I was sitting over in the East, I had to realize, I had to get that thin line to separate the friendship and the business when we get in there. Don't, get with your brothers, let them know it's not personal, but you have to be stern but fair. That was something I had to learn.
Yeah, and that comes with being a leader and knowing each individual brother.
Right.
You know how to approach them, how to go there with them.
Right, and that was something I said we had our last meeting too. Like you gotta take that time out as a worship master and individually know each one of your members to know how much they can take and they can't take, and the approach on teaching them to help them develop and grow.
Hey, some of them hard-headed, man.
Right,
hey,
right.
Some of them you just gotta throw that out the window.
Right.
And you gonna have to beat that stuff into them, man. Hey, they say.
Yeah, and the Almighty would.
They say you can lead a horse of water, but you can't make him drink.
Right.
I beg to differ.
Right.
If you hold his head up under water, I guarantee you he gonna swallow something.
Right. Yeah, he gonna swallow something. Oh, that's real talk, man.
But that don't apply to everybody.
Yeah, not everybody, but it's the approach you gotta take with some to get them. Everybody learn different. So just know the pace that brother is going at, and don't put too much on them.
When you
so fast.
When you forward something, it comes with a beat. It comes with fire.
Right, right. I'm telling you, I want to give WM Bourne his props for getting the building for us, man. It was something that we really needed.
Yeah.
There was some good unity when we was getting the building together last year, man. We got to continue down that path. That's a way of growing too, and it felt good seeing brothers using their tools and learning how to do stuff that they didn't know how to do.
Yeah. But
I ain't know how to plaster no wall. I ain't finna joke with you. I not know nothing about plaster no wall. I know how to kick holes in them, but shit, that's about it. So, but it was still a good thing to see all that going on and what we came from then to now. Mm-hmm. And like we say, brothers, this is a test run, and we not gonna be too long.
Yeah.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in to Libations and Conversation.
Libation Conversations.
Right on, and D Jeezy and Big White to get back with y'all in the future.
Peace.
Peace.